Hi, back again to no new tutorial part of our car. Today we want to make the blinkers. So we go in here at the front type there. We make all on solid because our graphic card don't need to work that much. So we click here and make there space for the blinker. So extrude scale and extrude them in. That was all for that. We can make that all flat because it is flat, so we have no problem with that. Yeah, that we make smooth. We can make there a loop in to get the shading arrows out there, so we have that. Last time we did there the blinker as a basic model, as that here. We need from them only the front, so that means we take that here, Shift D, and extrude that. Then we separate the selection. So we have that here. Now we have to get the rifles in so that we get the right topology for blinker. That is not easy as you think. That is really hard stuff. So we scale that a little. Scale it in the set. Good. We have now that. Now we make here a hard grid in. So it means we subdivide it much times, such like that. Then we say here we want to have a checker deselect. So we have only this parts, but we want it for words. So word selection, select, checker deselect. We have now this points here. When we bring them out with the Y in the Y, then we have that structure that we need for blinker that gives the reflections on the right sides that we need. So this material must be a class surely, but it must have a thickness. So we give them here a solidify on that all, and you see that all will be very heavy stuff that isn't funny shit. Go back. We go. I must see it. Yeah, that is okay. Good. So we mark all and extrude scale them. So we have that. Yes. Now we give them a class material. So we delete that and give them a glass. Glass. We call it blinker. Glass blinker. Good. Uh, then we give them here a glass material. So we have that. That is what we see in a moment. He breaks the light real, but it is not that effect in a moment, but it will come, be sure. So we want to make this orange thing there. So that means we need to make it now here solid so the computer don't explode. So we give them there is the silver, but we need a second material that is the blinker material itself. So we give them here new blinker material spec for special. Good. We have now here our standard material. Now we have to do a lot. We make a real good Plinker material. It takes me much time, but it works. So at first we need a texture coordinate because we want to work with textures. So we have here texture coordinates in the node editor. That is a node editor. You can open that here and say node editor. Then you have that here. Use nodes must be on. Okay. So what we need next is a mapping node to adjust the texture where it should be. That is here, vector mapping. We want to include the generated. So we take them in the vector. Good. Then we want to have wave textures, the internal wave textures. That's here texture, wave texture. We need two from them. One here, one beside to get that look from the Flinker. Um, I can good. We make first. So um, there is bands. That's correct. Same as correct. 5021 is correct. That's correct too. Good. Here we connect the vector with the vector. That is correct. Then we need a color ramp to adjust how big should that color transparent from left to right and so on. So we add here color. Ah, no, that's not on the color. That is here converter color ramp. We take two of them, but we make first one. Here the color begins with black and goes to white. That is not our stuff. We need two more. So we give a plus and bring them here. Give a plus again, and bring them there. Then we want the outside is black and the inside is white. So that here is the outside. So we click in this little quad there, and then we can give them here the color. So we give them a black. Not this one, this one. Ah, okay, black. Then we click this little thing here and we make that white. It's really the same shit. I can't imagine it. Okay, black I said. So we go to the 2. Okay, now we make it white. Wow. We go to the 1 and we make it white 2. Wow, we done it good. So we have linear. We make it on B-spline. That makes it a little bit smoother. Then we connect the color with the vector node, so that wave bands control the color ramp. Good. We make a copy of that because we need it for the other wave texture too. So Shift D. The only thing that we change there is we make it linear. Okay. Then we connect it as before. Good. Now we need a divide there and an invert. That means add color. There is an invert. It's logical what it makes. It makes black to white and white to black. So we add a math node there. This under converters and math node. There we need the option divide. That's here. So now we must connect the color of our first wave in the divider and the color of the other in the divider. We have that. Good. From now we have the inverter here. I must make a little space here that we don't need. So we need now three class nodes. So it's on a shader, and there we have class. We need one. Shift D, you can duplicate them. Two and Shift D, three. Okay. Good. Mm, Now we take the. I must look that is all not so simple as said before. So we take this value as a factor in the inverter. Then we have here this glass node that becomes her color from the color, logical. But be careful, we go in the roughness. That is the thing. The IOR must be 0. Good. This must have be an orange material. We make it completely like my one was. So I give the hex code. The hex code was E7880C. That is my orange there. We can copy that to, you can click here, Control C to copy, go in here, Control V to plug in. So you have the same color here, the same. Click in, Control V, and it is in. Good. So we have here the 0, that is all okay. Good. Now we need to mix that all together. So we need two mixers. There are here, add shader mixer, mix shader, and we need a second one. So Shift D, make a copy. This one we connect to surface. That's the last thing what must go out to see the picture. Then we need the class nodes. This class node and this class node must be mixed. That means we take this here in the first one, that here in the second one, and as a factor to mix, we get this inverted color from our wave texture. It's complicated, I know, but that is like it is. I can't say any better thing. You see here what happens. We get stripes and we have a class material that will be good later. We make here a 0. You see what happens. It's better and better and better, believe me. Sure. This class here, we take another method. We take the CGX and here the CZX2 and here 2. So this class here becomes the roughness from our second wave texture there. So we go in here and then it includes the roughness of the second orange that comes. The one is transparent and the other isn't. And steering is by the textures. Okay, so the rest must be similar, but the IRO, I posted you last time an IRO list. There are all materials in that it gives on the world, and you must play a little with that to understand that. But 0.25 we need. You see, it is more, uh, yeah, more rough, more transpiration there. Good. Then we plug in that here in that, and normally we give them here a roughness from 0087 and an IRO from 0 to 150. So when we now look at our save, now we must make it on the page there and think on that. It all every time must have thickness. So Shift D, we make that here and extrude that one time so that we have a thickness for that all. Good. We mark that all, that whole thing, and give them our Plinker material. Then file save. The only thing what we have to do, we must make these lines go over. So that means we must here give a rotation. And I think 90 is enough for that. Good. File save. Now we make a look. Take a look. Make a look. Yeah, that is nearly, but not really, like I ever said before. But it's no problem. We will find out why there aren't both. Normally there must be both laying over. So I try that here was for the other stuff there. That makes it harder or not hard. That is right. We have the divide. We have, yes, yes, yes. I think here is the problem, but I must look. That is done. That is okay. That's linear. That's okay. Texture and render. It isn't straight enough there. So we can take a little the color balance to another level. It is all in all a little too great, I think. We take here 3. That is too much. Then we take a 7. 7, and here is 7 too. From the scale of our reflections there. That is better. Yeah, that is the fact I want to see. That is good. When we now make the class before, then we have a good looking result later. So we bring that in front of our stuff there. Then we have a look through that class on the other class. This class is too rough for this class. What is that for material? Have that in roughness? No. Speckman, that is normally okay. Oh, it's really, you need a good render for that all. It makes it a little bit harder, but I think we can make it without class, because that is class already. When light comes there, then you will see the cool effect of that. Don't find now the light source for that we need, but that will work. I have no panic about that. That is okay. We delete here this points there. We don't need them. X, but that is silver. That will reflect all that comes in and bring it to our class or in our class. So file, file save. So we have that here. That is enough for now. We take this silver screws there, and I thought about it. That is too less. We need more roundness in there. So that means we take that whole line there and give them one subdivide. So we have one more uh, detailed version of that. So we can say here subdivide, and then we can use the uh, relax, and then we have rounder stuff. What is here? Mystery things here. Good. Back. Forget that all. Let it like this. It is wonderful. No, it isn't, but what will you do? Subdivision surface. Level 2. Make it hardcore. And now we see what we got. We make here loops in to sharpen up that whole thing there. One at this side, one at that side, one here, one there on the side, and here on the side, and maybe a smooth on it. Yeah, wow, it's that ugly. But okay, if it is, so that is good. Grab it, reposition it, little screw here, and bring them so in that we don't see the color through it. So means like that. And give them a screw Shift D on the other side too. Then we can, I deleted that, so and we join them together as one, and we have now that good looking stuff there. That's wonderful. So file save. We now need to adjust this to bring it in front of the car there. So that means we go here and name it blinker. Good. Then with Alt G, we make it in the middle. With Control G, we give them the name here of the group. And that should be blinker, surely. So blinker. Good. Then we go in the front view. At the front. You know. So then add group instant blinker. That is a little too big. So we scale them down. Rotate set 90 degrees. Rotate set 180 degrees. So it's now we must look where we are already. Here we are. We need to go there. Or look from top where we are. There, but we want to go there. Then we jump to it. So now we see we must make them as small that we can go in here, scale, and rotate, set a little, such like that. That is good. Yes. Why is the other screw gone? That is very mysterious. We look at them, and it wasn't here, it was there. No, there. Where is the screw going in? Good, then we make it again. We make here that, Shift D, and bring it there. Okay, so we have it. Alt G, bring it back. File, save. Last time we did this seat fixture there, and it is too small. So we make there a modifier simply on a solidifier and make it thicker. We go in front, surely, of that, and then we can give them here a thickness such like that. That looks better. Good. We can delete this picture. We don't need it anymore. This screw we can move to the second layer. That here the special thing ever. Oh, we hold it here. Maybe we take that later. Okay, so we have that all file. Save it first. Then I must look at my plan. What it says. Mm, Good. Our plan. Um, that means we must build that here. This is the antenna for the radio. It is on the front part there. So we start with add mesh a circle 32. We make 24. Scale down to that size. Then edit mode, vertex mode, extrude up. We have that down part here. Then extrude in the middle a little. Then we have that part. Then there comes a sphere out. So we make that single. We take here add mesh UV sphere. 32 is okay. So we scale down and make them so that it looks out like here. So we go in edit mode with back selection and vertex selection and delete the half of that. So that's gone. We have only that. We can plug that now into it. We give a smooth on that. Here the same. We need a smooth. That are shading errors, you know that. So Control R, Control R, Control R, and Control R. All that. Good. So we need here an half of that with an straight front. So that means we copy that, Shift D. Then we cut here through it. I must look now. So that means I try to make it apply rotation scale. Then I take add mesh a cube, add mesh cube, scale, scale in the X, give them a fake color, so red, rotate that a little, and with that we will cut the rest. Good. Then we bring them in Y, and you see it must be complete through it. So scale in the Y. Now we can take an Boolean to cut that off. That we try now. On this sphere, we say we want to use Boolean, and that thing we want to cut out is that here. The name is cube. Good name, cube. So you wonder why it's gone. It's because this operation is wrong. We need the difference. Then we apply that, and you will see that it's gone. Good. We don't need them here anymore. So X delete. We have now this straight one. I must jump to it. And here is a straight one. So we must cut there too. That we can make simple. We go at the middle point and with Control plus, we can go down and say delete words, and we have that. So we have done this thing there that comes over the other, and then we have a good result there. We can make it a little smaller, that we come a little higher, and you know what I mean. that we see enough from them and looks good. Good. File, save. Now we want to build that. That is a little other stuff. That here is with 6, I think. So we add mesh cylinder, give there 6, scale down. That isn't 6, that is 8, I think. Or, I will try it. Scale set 10, scale X. Scale completely, and scale set. So that is the same size as there. That can be it, but I think it's too fat for our thing here. So we will make it smaller that it fits on the top part there. Yeah, let's look from front. Yeah, that's okay. Then we need here, this is the antenna to get them out. So add mesh cylinder, but this time we take 24, scale, and set. Get a smooth on, take the loops in. Good, we have that. Second is the same but a little brighter, so Shift D. Make it higher and greater, so we scale them simply. Oh, I must look that we are not as bigger as this one is. That is good, I think. We can look there to set it in the middle. Good, that is good. It must be a little bit higher, so we get here this back part and bring them up. And there should be a hole in there, so we get the top. PC hangs. So extrude scale to make there a whole extrude and interset in. So we have that hole there, and therein should be not in, but nearly in. You know what I mean. So we go there and scale them so down that it is into this hole. Must sound like that, I think. We go here to solid mode so we see it a little better. Okay, here at the top part we can say it should be flat. That helps us. The top of this part here too can be flat. So we have that all. That is fine. We now mark them all together and join. You see here that lila means this color means that the words are in the wrong direction, so we must recalculate the normals, and then it is the same color as the other. So we have done that. File, save. We now look which colors we need for that. It is silver and black. Okay, so that is black plastic. So we get, no, we must join that. So we get that, and that must be black plastic. So we give here blue, black plastic, a sign, and the rest we can select inverse. And we have that. That should be silver, so plus type in here silver and assign that to that. So file, save. We look, yeah, it's correct. Good. That is ready to go. So Shift C, 3D cursor in the middle. Then go here and give them name. That's M10. Then Alt G to position in the middle. Then Control G to give them name. And then good. File, save. Go to the first layer and say add group instance antenna. That comes here at the part there. Good. Good. We have that all done. File save. We look what was there too. That we can now delete this picture. We don't need them. The seats that will be horrible, but okay, we must do it. So this back thing here, we know that from our door, so we can get them from there. So we go here to our layer with the door and bring them out. Ah, not this one. We need the other door. The outer door we need, yeah. So we go here and go to this door. No, where is it? We have done that one time, I know that. But where we have put it is. I know it. So we go to our speedometer. So we make the place and give them a name. So that is inner door. That here we make on side. Go here. That is rename interior one. That is the tunnel. So we name it tunnel. Then here we have the shelf. So we need them, name them shelf. That was the belt holder. Belt holder one. Then we have that shit thing here. That is the gear changer. Gear is okay. So, but what we want to do is not that. We want that isn't it too. Then we call that gear. Belt. Belt holder 2. Bring them by the side. We want to get that here. There we have done it one time. So we go in here and get only that thing here. So with this here and Shift D, duplicate them, and P to separate the selection. Then we must have normally, yeah, the single thing. So we set the origin to geometry. We need that for the back of the car. So we delete here the group of it. You go to this here, and then you can see it's dashboard group, but it isn't in the dashboard in the moment, so we can delete that. And take here these words we can delete, but we can go here, take the backside, extrude scale, extrude and bring it to the Y, extrude scale again, and extrude bring back, but a little scale. So good. That all is silver, but we need there another material too. That is the black plastic. And we see we have black plastic here. And we take with Control plus, look, that here all, and give them the black plastic. So we have that thing that we need to close the back door of our car. So give them smooth, and it is good like it is. Here in the front, we don't need to smooth them. We can make it flat. Then we have a good result there. That is enough for that. We call it backdoor closer. Back door. This more an I'll closer. That's okay. Good. We have that. Alt G, Control G, back door closer. Good. Now we can mark all here, and with Control G, we make them all in the middle. With Alt G. Alt G. So all is in the middle. Good. Fine. Go to the first layer and make in here our new build thing. Add group instance backdoor closer. There is it. Make it great when not we lose it. Anytime we don't see it. Where is it? No, no, no. It is there. Bring it in front to the other stuff so that we find them on the same level there. So then we have not much problems with that. Yeah, okay. Good, we have that done. File save. Now we go to the layer back and jump to the picture there. Yeah, we have done that. And yeah, there's one thing to do. We need to make this to clean the window, the thing here on the back that we have done in front. So we take that to here and adjust them that it looks for this layer right. So we go here to solid mode and get one of them, Shift D, duplicate them, move them to this layer, I think. Yep. We go there. And bring them to our picture. So file save as, I give them another new version, 33. So we go to material mode, and now we try to make this position of that whole thing here. So rotate X at set 90 degrees. Then we have it from this view. At first, I will separate them to get there a better, an easier touch. So that means I mark that, 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 and that. That is the first part. So P separate selection. That is now one single object. Make the origin in the middle to the geometry. Then we have to rotate in the X 90, rotate in the Y 90, scale down, bring that to the position, rotate in the Y, scale a little. Good. When we now look from the top, yeah, that's the problem. That it's not really on the window, so that must be rotated in the when you look from top. So then you must rotate it to this direction. Good, we have it. So then we have that here. Scale them down, grabbing and bring them to this position like it is here. So we make here a rotation that we get the same angle. And here's the same, we must rotate it that it is on the car. So when we look from the side, we must rotate them such like that and bring them then in this direction. So it is on the car, but this need on to be on our stuff there. And that means we make, I must think about it, rotate in the Y. I go other way than they go, so we make it here. But it must be on the car, so we make it straighter. Grabbing. Good. Now when we look from the top, we only have to adjust that it collision with that other one. And that's it. Now we have the back part to clean. The car window, we go here a little bit up. So now we can join them both together and we have that thing here. So we give them a name that is back cleaner, back window cleaner. Wow. Then with Control G, bring them in the middle. With Alt G in the middle, Control G to name it. That is the back window cleaner. Wow. Good. File, save, go to the first layer and bring it in as an instance. So add group instance. That was back window cleaner. There is a, yeah, that is our back window cleaner. Wonderful, really. So file, save. That was it for today, I think. I will look what we done. This we need to do. We have the blinker material for that. We need the same in red. That here we let it because of that. Okay, okay. Oh, the back pipe we don't need. Okay, but here I can delete that. Yes, I can. Good. We have done that with the seats. Think we must do them again, but yeah, I think so. They have some errors and they don't repairable. That is not possible. So okay. So we make powers and CS in the next tutorial. I will make then here double size of thickness, and then we can plug in things and make the interior before. That was the next. We make their thickness, and then we give them an inner material, an outer material, bottom material, and ceiling material that is different from the outside. So yeah, and then we plug in this whole shit, and then we're ready to go. Then comes the really texturing and the lighting and the compositing, and then we see. Okay, file save. So see you next time. Bye.